The tests have all been completed and it is officially time to hit the field. That's what they did here on Saturday at the CFL Combine in Regina. Marshall Ferguson bringing you all the coverage on CFL.ca and of course the CFL socials and the YouTube page. Let's talk about the receivers first. Ethan Jordan, one of the more diminutive receivers but extremely productive in his time with the Wilfrid Laurier Golden Hawks. He's here. He ran a 4.44 40-yard dash on Thursday, followed it up by showing off his route running today. He looks like one of those special receivers that can get free from just about anybody and runs through coverage like nobody's business. A special talent. Now he's on the smaller end. On the other end of the scale, it's Hakeem Harris from Davenport. Now, Hakeem Harris came from the Invitational Combine, advanced here to the national show, and he is the tallest and the longest armed receiver that we have here in Regina. Now, I don't just love his game because he's tall and long. He also makes a ton of great plays. And in the one-on-one session today, as they put the pads on, he was a little bit rusty. The receivers were trying to get on the same page as the talented quarterbacks that are here. And you know what really helps when you can't get on the same page and you're feeling it out with some quarterbacks you haven't worked with before? Having a massive catch radius. Hakeem Harris has that, and he made some great plays earlier on today. Next up, let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. Jackson Finley, free safety from the Western Mustangs. I mentioned him on Thursday talking about testing because he's extremely athletic. The reason I bring him up today, the reason I love what he did, he looks so comfortable on special teams. I called the Yates Cup in 2024, and Greg Marshall, the head coach of the Mustangs, told me, Jackson Finley, he hasn't really played on special teams for us throughout the year. We're looking forward to using him as much as we possibly can to try and take down Ethan Jordan and the Laurier Golden Hawks in this Yates Cup championship. Well, when he got out on the field, he was ripping around and looked like he had been taking reps for years. It turns out I talked to Jackson and he said, well, yeah, my first couple of years, I took thousands of reps on just about every single special team. I'm comfortable doing it. And he actually credited his multi-sport background, including basketball, as a reason why he can still be fast and under control and have great feet. He had a really good day on specials and on defense once they got into the team sessions because that's what he does. He loves football and he loves running the back end of that defense. Now, on the defensive line, Darian Newell from the Queens Gales, who unfortunately has to leave due to a personal issue, he dominated the morning session. Nobody could block him. He only had a small window to make an impression before he had to leave Regina, but he absolutely balled out. He was flying inside. It could have been a tackle for loss on 5 or 6 different plays when they were doing inside run. He is a powerful beast of a man on the inside, and despite the fact he's not going to be here for the remainder of this combine, including Sunday's practices, he made an impression that people will not forget, and I know he's going to be getting plenty of calls based on his Saturday morning here at the CFL Combine. That's going to do it for Saturday. Of course, we have more practices coming up for you on Sunday and much more on the CFL socials, YouTube page, and of course, CFL.ca.